Last video, we actually found the radius, the average radius for the second piece of tape we did. We also have our first piece of tape. Now we want to do the edge of the rod. So I'm going to go back to experiments. You'll see I only have the second piece of tape here. And I'm just going to select on the plus sign here. And what I want to do is I want to choose existing again. Remember, we put this into our camera roll. And so I only have 3 little videos here. I'm just going to select this one. This kind of keeps you from having to download again and again from Dropbox because we use this several times. So here's our experiment. The first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and go to the eye here. I went back out and we want to change this. And let's just call this edge of rod. Brass Eric. We're going to go back in, and the first thing that we want to do is what? What do we want to do first? Do you remember? We want to go to origin and scale. We want to make sure that we are scaling, and we have our origin set. So if you guys remember, this is our pixel rod. I can just go ahead and move this down to 10 and go to 20. And since I'm on that, I'm just going to change this to 0.1 meters. If I go in, we'll see that this is, I'm going to go ahead and try to make this a little bit tighter. A little tighter fit, okay. And now we want to move this over to our origin, okay. So at this point, of course, we want to take a snapshot. All right, might as well go ahead and upload that to Dropbox. And I'm just going to close down whatever I'm not using here. Doesn't look like I have Dropbox open. Okie dokie. So let me go back to my home screen, go to Dropbox. And I'm going to go into, not that one, that's the wrong one. Physics Brass Eric, 2 more radii, and we want to upload this snapshot. And I think, oh, it doesn't look like I uploaded the other one. Oh, yes, I did. Here it is. So that was the first photo. That was for the second piece of tape. Now we want to upload the edge of the rod. So I selected on these 3 points. We're going to upload. Now I want to select on photos. And then, of course, it's this last photo. And then just upload. And voila, we have it here. And as you can see, it's the edge of the rod. I have everything calibrated, 0.1. I have it the origin set at the pivot point, and I'm going from 10 to 20, so everything is clear there. And now we want to go back to video physics. Now that everything is set, we're now going to go to points. The points, we're going to track the edge of the rod, and so I can pull this down. This is called our reticle, so I can move this around. I'm just going to go ahead and track this. And of course, I want to go in a little bit. I don't have to, but I like to do it like this. I'm going to try to get in the middle of the rod each time. And I'm just going to do 1 revolution. All right, beautiful circle. So of course we want to upload this, okay, by selecting on our share button and then video with points. I'm going to take this directly to Dropbox by opening in, allowing it to render, and then selecting on the Dropbox application. Which is here. So we're in 2 more radii right now. Notice the name. Okay, that's beautiful. It's going to go directly into 2 more radii. I'm going to select on save. And notice that it's uploading quickly. So we have all of our data, all of our information here. Okay. One of the things that I would like to do next is collect, well, this was collecting the data. The next thing I want to do is to analyze the data.